Last time I was talking about freedom and how important it is for the world. It was a quite political speech, but imagine you waking up tomorrow and realizing that freedom isn't something governments hand out, it's something you practice every single day. Most people talk about freedom like it's a grand political idea, a constitution, a paragraph, a historic battle. But here's the truth: freedom starts in the smallest habits, the tiniest decisions, the quiet moments when no one is watching. Today, I want to show you how you can choose freedom. Not someday, not when life gets easier, but right now. The first habit is thinking for yourself. Freedom begins in the mind. If your thoughts aren't free, nothing else will be. Here are the habits that protect your mental freedom. Question your automatic thoughts. Don't accept every idea that pops into your head as truth. Limit mental noise. Too much information is not knowledge, it is confusion. Read more than you scroll. Books build thinkers, feeds build just only followers. Also, expose yourself to different viewpoints. If you only hear what you already agree with, you are not thinking. You are just echoing. Practice solitude. Silence is where your real voice becomes audible. And a free mind is also a trained mind. The second habit is the habit of owning your life. Freedom requires responsibility. You cannot be free if you constantly hand your power away. So build these habits. Stop blaming. Blame is a cage disguised as comfort. Take responsibility for your choices, even the smallest ones. Stop waiting for permission. Free people don't wait to be told they are allowed to live. Make decisions quickly. Indecision is a slow form of imprisonment. Follow through. Every broken promise to yourself weakens your freedom. And ownership is the foundation of personal liberty. The second habit is the habit of protecting your time. Time is the currency of freedom. If you don't control your time, you don't control your life. So practice saying no without guilt. Every yes don't mean is a small surrender. Scheduling your priorities. Don't let your day be hijacked by other people's urgency, and also don't make your time for everybody else but also for yourself. Creating boundaries around your attention. Notifications are tiny thieves. Doing the important things first. Avoidance is a prison, action is liberation. And also resting intentionally. Rest is not laziness, it's maintenance for freedom. A free life is built hour by hour. The fourth habit is the habit of emotional self control. You cannot be free if your emotions control you. So build emotional freedom through pausing before reacting. Freedom lives in the space between stimulus and response. Also, naming your emotions. When you can identify them, they lose their power. Letting go of grudges. Holding on to anger is like locking yourself in a room someone else walked out of. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's possible. Also, choose your battles. Not everything deserves your energy. Emotional mastery is freedom from the inside out. The fifth habit is the habit of treating others with freedom. You cannot live freely while trying to control others. Freedom is a two-way street. So practice letting people be who they are. Freedom dies when we demand the sameness. Listening without trying to win. Conversation is not a combat. Respecting boundaries, yours and theirs also. Not manipulating or guilt tripping. Control is the opposite of freedom. Celebrating individuality and success of others. When others shine, your light doesn't dim. A free society begins with free relationships. The sixth habit is the habit of empowering others. Freedom grows when shared. So build habits that give freedom to others. Encourage people to think for themselves. Don't create followers, inspire thinkers. Help without creating dependence. Empowerment is the purest form of generosity. Stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. Freedom is a team effort. Speak truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Silence is the slow death of freedom. Model the behavior you want to see. People learn freedom by watching it. And when you lift others, you lift the world. The seventh habit is the habit of courage. Freedom requires courage, not the dramatic kind, but the everyday kind. The courage to say what you believe in or to walk your own path. It can be the courage to be disliked or the courage to change. It also can be the courage to grow or to stand alone when it's necessary. So, courage is the price of freedom. The eighth habit is the habit of self mastery. You cannot be free if you are a slave to yourself. So, practice discipline. Freedom without discipline becomes chaos. Also, implement healthy routines. A strong body supports a strong mind. Limit destructive habits. Anything you can't say no to owns you. Set goals. Direction protects you from manipulation. Also, reflect regularly. A free life is a conscious life. Self mastery is the ultimate form of freedom. The ninth habit is the habit of purpose. A person without purpose is very easy to control. So choose a purpose that wakes you up and challenges you. A purpose that makes you harder to manipulate, and a person that gives you freedom direction. Purpose is the compass of a free life. The last habit is the habit of choosing freedom daily. Freedom is not lost in one dramatic moment. It slips away quietly through small compromises, silent fears, and unchallenged habits. But freedom can be built quietly in the choices you make, in the habits you practice, in the boundaries you set, in the courage you show, in the way you treat others, and also in the way you treat yourself. Also, in the way you act with others. Freedom is not a gift, it is a practice, it is a lifestyle and a choice. And I must say, for this video, I just didn't pick random habits. I choose the ones I actually use in my real life. And I have to say, they work wonders. What truly matters is staying consistent and shaping your life exactly the way you envision it. Never listen to what others expect of you or how they think your life should look. Live your life and stay true to yourself. And the world needs more people who choose freedom, not once, not when it's convenient, but every single day.